Child, I have had enough. I am not going to be here but just for a couple of minutes. I have a bit of a rant, but I have special, important instructions. If you are in a public place and you see somebody acting a fool with another person, okay? Now, what prompted this? I randomly ran into a video of some silly fool who was acting crazy on a bus, and he beat the crap out of a blind woman and assaulted several people on a city bus. Okay? I'm gonna grab me a cup of coffee and we're gonna talk about this. These are very strict instructions on if you see something going on in public. Stay safe. Stay safe. We're gonna talk about it. Hold on, let me get ready. We're gonna talk about this real quick. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get done today. Okay? So apparently, first of all, if somebody is acting up in the public, right? That is considered disturbing the peace. Okay? Police officers are not just homicide investigators. Sorry if y'all can't hear. I'm right here in the kitchen right now. The police are actually peace officers, y'all. They keep the peace. That's what they do. That's their job. So if somebody, let me just get my coffee real quick. It's gonna take me 2 seconds to put my sugar and my creamer. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm back. Now, now, so apparently this guy went on a city bus, right? And he's acting a fool on the bus. This blind lady decided to confront him and tell him, stop talking to those people like that. He proceeds to beating this blind lady about in the face. Beat her in the face. Knocked one of her teeth out on a city bus. Okay? Listen. Stop confronting these people that are wilding out. Don't confront them unless you have a gun in your hand, which that will probably lead to more problems. Because now you got to explain to the police and go through a bunch of red tape explaining why you done had to pop somebody. So just what should have happened, because not only did he assault the lady, the blind lady, he assaulted a couple of more people on the bus, and he also assaulted the bus driver, right? This is what you do in public if somebody is acting a fool. Somebody quietly call the police. Somebody quietly call the popo. That needs to be the procedure. Now, on city buses, there should be a procedure that is already put into place. No bus driver should be allowing anybody to wild out, okay? Because the police can arrest people for acting a fool and disturbing the peace. Bus drivers there should be strict instructions on how to handle somebody acting a damn fool on a damn bus, okay? Straight up and down. So the bus driver, any bus driver that has a bunch of people on the bus there should be authorities located, and then said bus driver should pull over. There should be a procedure to where he pulls over and the police is right there so they can come in and deal with that crazy mofo. Stop confronting crazy people. Stop it. Clearly, if somebody is acting a fool, yelling, screaming, they are having some kind of mental meltdown publicly, and you don't know if that person is violent. You do not have the right to be on a city bus if you are yelling and screaming. Get your ass off. Go walk somewhere. You don't have the right. See, that's what I be telling people. See what I'm saying? We're not handling things correctly. Strictly. No matter where you at. You do not confront crazy people when they're doing crazy things. Notify the authorities. Call the popo. The police will arrest people for disturbing the peace. They will. They will arrest people for disturbing the peace and getting escalated. You ain't supposed to be out here disturbing the peace. You ain't supposed to be doing that. Do y'all know that in most states it is illegal to instigate an argument? You're not even supposed to be instigating no argument. I didn't know that until I found out about this case about this vlogger that apparently got arrested because he was live streaming and he allowed two women to fight. He got arrested for not de-escalating the fight. He's in Florida. You're not supposed to be doing things like that. People can get hurt. There was a little girl that got jumped at school and died. It's one of the reasons why I don't. Schools are death traps these days. I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable with that at all, unless it's in a very, very good neighborhood but some of these bad neighborhoods, these kids will beat your kid to death. It is not that difficult to kill somebody just by hitting them. You hit them in the wrong place, they can die. One thing about me, if I notice any violence in schools, I took my kids out. No. Okay, people just don't realize it was somebody that just recently, that's why people need to quit being so lax about domestic violence. Domestic violence can cause death. You can have a fight. Somebody can hit you the wrong way in your head and you can die. You can die like that. Know that? Okay. Why are y'all barking at that cat? Hello, kitty. Come here, kitty. Them dogs ain't gonna, the cat just sitting there staring them down. Y'all, it's kind of funny. The cat just licking itself and staring them down like, what you want? Like, you want some of this? Anywho, yeah. Stop trying to tell crazy people what to do. Stop trying to confront them. Stay out of their. Listen, just quietly dial 911. Bus drivers should have instructions on that. I hate to say this, but the people that were injured on those buses have a lawsuit against the bus company. Anybody that was injured, I would contact their insurance provider. They have insurance and liability insurance for them buses. These buses need to have a tactical plan. There needs to be rules. If you ride a city bus, you should have a right to do it in peace. Okay? Any public transportation, if it's a train, a plane, a Uber, a Lyft, whatever it is, you should have the right to ride that transportation peacefully. Somebody acting a fool, cussing, acting a fool, being aggressive, 911. Immediately, indubitably. Don't sit up there and let a lot. See, people with that argumentative spirit. See, that blind lady wanted to argue with somebody. Quit arguing with crazy people. Quit arguing with them. Don't engage at all. Even online. You got some crazy person starting crap with you, don't engage at all. I'm not engaging no arguments. Arguments are stressful. Regardless if you feel you don't know what you internalizing from that goings back and forth. Don't do it. Unless you know what you're doing. You got some stones, some candles, you know how to redirect energy. Hell. Somebody came into my live on the Witch's Broom channel and was like, find Jesus. I said, oh, Jesus is the one that taught me everything that I know. You got folk out here complaining about direct energy weapons. There is no direct energy weapons. There's people and their bad energy, hon. And since you're so busy thinking that Jesus is going to just do it for you, Jesus is saying, hey, there's bad energy being thrown at you. Block it, throw it back at the person. Otherwise, you're just internalizing it. I'd be glad when they actually find the lost books of Jesus's real teachings. You know? Quit arguing with them. I realize as humans and on the internet, we have kind of been programmed to enjoy watching arguments between people. Stop doing that. I remember when I was in school, y'all, it would be a fight that broke out after school. I would go get on the bus. I don't want to see nobody fighting. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay? I don't want to see nobody fighting. Back then, they was throwing bleach on each other, pure bleach on each other, and a bunch of people got hurt one day. Okay? Next time, they going to be throwing acid. It's worse these days. You just, hey, if you on a bus and you see somebody acting a fool on a bus or a train, you just kindly dial 911. That's all you do. Let the police handle that mess, okay? All right, that's my advice for today. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the Witch's Broom channel. The link should be on my community wall. Okay. All right. Blessings. Bye.